It's a big box to unpack.
I identify as gender fluid.
Queer or pansexual.
Queer trans man who is also Christian identified and white.
I identify as a dom or masculine of centered.
A trans male.
Pronouns are she, her, or kid, at which I made that up with 2 Ds.
I've chosen masculine for the time being. I'm trying it out.
Poly, pansexual, transsexual,
Gender fluid.
I prefer they, them, their pronouns.
I use he, him, his pronouns.
I am gender fluid.
I identify as a queer, genderqueer, or non-binary trans person.
Her, her, and hers, they, them, and theirs.
I'm genderqueer, pansexual.
It's pansexual, and I'm also a trans man.
A lesbian.
A gay man.
And I am a non-binary trans woman of color.
FTM, so I do identify as male, but I am transgender. And then I am also asexual, probably aromantic on that scale.
Are a big thing.
We are constantly worrying about being outed in classrooms, in counselors' offices.
Our school isn't set up so that we have preferred names or preferred pronouns on a roster that a professor gets.
So what do you prefer to be called, or what if you're masculine of centered presenting, do you identify as trans or lesbian? Do you have a preferred gender pronoun?
Getting your legal name changed is really hard or expensive to do, and it's really out of my budget.
If someone who's trans doesn't email the professor beforehand and say, hey, I know this is what it says on your roster, but actually I prefer this. And so you're essentially coming out every semester.
Before I had my legal name change was that before all the classes I would end up emailing my professors and being like, can you call me this name? Can you use these pronouns?
And if you don't email them beforehand, you have a really awkward situation on your hands when they call roll.
Every day it's scary to just be in class not knowing what people are going to say.
When my professors don't notice that I have a preferred name listed in the university registry, it can be very anxiety-inducing to wonder, oh, what's going to happen on that first day of class when I'm outed? What are other students going to say? What is the teacher going to say?
People need to know that if they sign up for certain gym classes, that they will be able to go into the space. It's best for them, and they need a system to where people can get preferred names on their ID cards and being able to go into a classroom the first day knowing that your birth name will not be spoken.
My school does not have a preferred name policy, so a lot of times I feel uncomfortable talking to teachers or other students, or even submitting assignments because it's not the name that I identify with.